Hello, this is the review of the Xtendplay controller accessory. Now, if you don't know what the Xtendplay is, it's basically this rubber thing that you sort of attach to the bottom of your controller, or what you sort of put into your controller. And the idea is it's meant to prevent the sort of like the cramp sort of issues if you're playing games too long with standard controllers. And it sort of stops the sweat issues, because like if you're playing for a long period of time, your hands get sweaty, and then you build up that sort of nasty grease around like the controller and under the stick and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's nasty stuff. But this thing is meant to combat that. And many of you are probably thinking, what the hell is this thing? It's horrible, it's big, it's green, it's like, ugh. But that's what I thought at first. I'll hold it straight. This thing actually surprisingly works. I took a risk on it. It was about £20 when I bought it in the UK. I don't know how much it is in dollars. Probably about $20 or so. So yes, Xtendplay. It's very. You take you a while to get used to the sort of the way it feels. Although, what I find that the sort of rubbery texture is actually a lot more comfortable than the standard sort of plastic on the controllers. I still don't get why console manufacturers make sort of controllers the way they are, because they do become uncomfortable after time. You might disagree with me and say, oh no, it's fine, I don't care, but I find that this sort of rubber texture is much nicer, because it stops the greasy sort of side of thing. On the side of it, it has like these sort of air channels which are meant to keep your hands cool, and I wasn't too sure at first, but they do definitely feel cooler than, in my opinion, than before. I know this thing might not be for everybody's taste, but I think if you've got larger hands and you find that you get uncomfortable with the current controllers, then it might be for you. The only issue that I have with it, apart from it being a little bit too expensive in my opinion, is the headset. There isn't a hole to put the headset in, but you can sort of thread it through like the back of it. I don't know if it might depend on different headsets. I think the sort of ones with the bigger connectors, like the older headsets, it probably won't fit. So you probably ideally want to have a wireless headset, which are probably best in my opinion anyway. But it's not too much of a problem to thread a mic through the back of it. But that's probably the only downside. It sort of reminds me of the older Xbox controllers, like the big fat ones, like the first ones I think they were, because I always found them a bit more comfortable than the smaller controllers. I don't know why. Maybe if it feels nicer that your hands are filled out more, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, it's good to give it a chance. It takes a while to get used to, but when you get used to it, after a while, you start to think, "Wow, like I can't believe I didn't actually had it in the first place." But it's a good product. There is a version available for the PS3 as well, which is blue. That's the other thing with this. The colour is in my opinion this horrible. It's the most horrible colour you could possibly have. I don't know. Most of the Xbox controllers are white or black, and you would have thought, why not have white or black? Why like sort of green? And yeah, it looks a bit of an eyesore, but I suppose you don't really notice it that much if you're just playing your game, so you probably ignore it anyway. It works with all the sort of official Xbox controllers. I don't know about third parties. It might work with some third parties, but it works with both the wireless and wired controllers. I've tested it on both, so that isn't really an issue. In fact, it's easier to thread the mic through the back without the battery pack if you've got a wired controller. But yeah, it's the Xtendplay. I think it's a good product. For me, it's been very comfortable, it's almost I can't, when I play with the normal Xbox controller without it. It feels really weird now. But yeah, if you think it's good, If you think it's a good idea, then buy it. So, yeah, thank you. Goodbye.